Princess Rissa here. We last left off. We had just got access to the airship. Whiskers had a little bit of a meltdown. But now we're in control of the airship, and we can finally get to the sealed castle Kuzo. It's to the southwest of the village there. So all you have to do is take our airship over there, land, and head on in. And hey, it's the scholars from the Wind Shrine. An island shrine protected by the wind. Perhaps refers to the shrine west of Tycoon Castle. Is it true the rift between dimensions opened up directly above Castle Tycoon? Yes, it did. The castle suddenly appeared at the place where Exdeath was sealed. And these guys, they bought some that healing water from the shrine, the Wind Shrine, beyond the river's torrents. Torrents of water. A waterfall? And the guy in the red there, if he just says, he basically just reads the books that Guido and the people of the ancient library did. It's good that you want to use the recovery spring in here, because we can run into a tough monster in this area. That dragon that was in the castle in the last world, he's been replaced by a different monster, so. If breaking the seal is what you seek, approach the altar and speak, but once 3 seals have been erased, the tablet leaves only dust in its place. Okay. 3 seals. You can only pick out 3 weapons. And then after that, you just have to touch the seal, the tablet again, and it disappears, and we get to exit the place. So we're going to take the whip. There haven't been many whips. We had that first whip that we got from Magissa. Then we end up with that, the lightning whip in the Regole cave, and then we got the chain whip, so it'll be a good offensive boost there for our Beastmaster. Next we want to get this one, the Magus rod. It's like an all-in-one rod. We can use it and it'll boost all the power of basically all our elemental spells, or lightning, fire, ice, bio. So that'll be good for our black wizard. And then we want to get one more weapon here, and we could get the Sage Staff, but no one can use Holy. It does cast Raise as an item, so that could potentially be used. That'll probably be our next weapon we get. But we want to get this weapon here, because both our Time Mage and our Chemist can use it. It's the Assassin Dagger. What that dagger does is has a 25% chance to cast instant death on a character that uses it, or on an enemy that's hit by it. So, and we can just equip these weapons now. So we'll give our Black Mage the Magus Rod. Our Time Mage can take the Assassin's Dagger. And then our Beastmaster can get the Fire Lash. Look at that attack power increase. Wow, up to 82. Wow. And that can cast potentially Fire 3 when it hits something. So it has a greater attack power, and it can potentially cast Fire 3. Now, if we try to take any other weapons, it'll tell us what the weapon is. So here is the Masmune, but we don't get that thing like, would you like to unseal it? So, and now we just have to come up here, we touch the tablet, and it disappears, leaves itself into dust, and we get the exit here. So, now, just to avoid potentially running into that enemy, we'll just end up casting the exit spell. But first, Exdeath, prisoners of the space between dimensions, hear me, my servants. We got some bad guys. Uh-oh. Warriors led by the light of the crystal seek the ancient tablets. Seek them out and kill them. They must not be allowed to obtain the fabled weapons that destroyed Inu. Now we got these 3 guys to come up. Let us go, sire. Very well. Go now, my monsters. Destroy them while I obtain the full power of the void. And these will be the enemies that'll, like, be the boss monsters that guard the future tablets that we get, so, yep. And, we don't want to necessarily meet that tough enemy like I was saying before that cutscene, so we'll just cast Exit out of here, and, we'll be fine. And, just, save my game, did a little bit of changing here, and now we're just gonna, we have all those notes in the guide that I put, so we're gonna clear out all those notes. So this is from the frontier of Regole. The town east of here disappeared into the darkness. Could we be next? I can't sleep at night. The world's gonna be sucked into darkness, gloom, doom, it's all over. Yeah, remember I have that notes that says, come back to Regole to get the gold's ribbon. So, yep, tons of monsters outside, but none new ones that we want. So we're going to head into this weapon and armor shop, go around the counter, talk to the little girl. You're all the ones fighting Exdeath, right? This is my prized possession, but here. So she was looking for her ribbon. Well, apparently she found it, and now she gave it to us. Sadly, we can't use it because we don't have any dancers in our party, so we're not allowed to use that class, but hey, we're getting all the treasure, so there we go. Next, we were told, we have that note saying that we should get the cottage from Carwin. So Carwin's over here to the east. We're gonna land here. And there's a few new pieces of dialogue here, and a future side quest. A desert just appeared in the west out of nowhere, mysterious, and kind of cool. I think that's what he said. I scrolled through the text a little fast there. No, nothing new for him. This lady here says something new, though. Do you think I'm pretty? No. Ho, 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 ho. Do you think I'm pretty? Yes. She turned into us. You saw me as a woman, did you not? For I am a master of impersonation. That is what they say, and yet I must find a way to become even more skilled. And then he runs off, or she runs off, or... Guess I haven't seen me fishing forever. Guess we're up Skid Row. Oh, funny, a pun. The wind and the ocean are done for. Now our ships are as worthless as chocolate teapots, and not even as tasty. Some tower appeared in the desert. It's one of those things that make you go, Now, there used to be a guy blocking that way there. Well, now he's gone, so we can go and get the cottage in that little barrel. It's true, I tell you. I saw this huge Draco dragon or something flying the northern mountain on big leathery wings. And that would be King Bahamut, but we can't reach him there because he's surrounded by desert. We're going to have to find another way to be able to, because our airship can't land in desert. Huh? The wife has been speaking crazy talk. She says he saw this huge dragon or something. And some of these guys have some new dialogue. He doesn't. Does this guy? Did you hear? The Tower of Walls fell into the sea. I bet if you had a submarine, you could see the damage. Some weirdo doing impressions used to hang around here. Then he headed to the Tower of Walls, but that sunk. Ah, okay. So, if we ever get a submarine, we can go back to that Tower of Walls that sunk into the ground back in World 1. Okay. Future side quest minions. Yepper. And now we're done in here, so, that person who did the impression of us, who turned into Lena, they won't be back. So that's why I answered no the first time, do you think I'm pretty? So now we can head a little bit east. There's Istery Falls. That's probably where that one tablet is. And now we're going to head west of the pyramid. And we can land the airship in the water just because it's the same airship from the first world. Where'd you come from? Nope, he doesn't say anything new. This guy. Someone's unlocked the shed. They say it's haunted. Oh, scary. Yep, now we want to head back to Moore here. Because there's something that we can get here now in the third world. The merged world. And he goes back to what this guy said earlier, that someone unlocked the shed. So remember the shed over here that was locked in the second world, in Gallus world? Yep, now we can head into it. And it's kind of mazy here. We have to walk through some trees. There's no path that we can really see. But we end up in this little section here. And then, boom, this guy appears. What have we here? Getting this far means you must be very brave. Or else just very lucky. How's this? I'll let you decide. Think you're brave? Take the crate on the left. If you're a coward, take the one on the right. What's it gonna be? Well, we want the one on the right, the chicken knife. That increases its power every time you run away, up to 127. The Brave Blade starts at, I think, 127 power, but every time you run away, it loses power. So it'll never get stronger, it can only get weaker, where the chicken knife can only get stronger. Plus, the chicken knife, even if it, you had the Brave Blade at its max power, 197, the chicken blade is a little better because, a knife factors in agility into the equation in addition to strength, so you get better bonuses to your attack when using the knife rather than the sword. Plus, more characters can use the knife. So I'm getting lost here in this maze, so I'm just going to use the time magic exit and get on out of here. And boom! And now there's a few new enemies around this village, so let's go hunt them down. And then we're going to have to hunt that one rare monster that we didn't meet in the in the pyramid, so we'll do that in a little bit. But first, let's fight these new monsters, the Gloom Widow. They're weak against water, but we don't have any water spells here because that's a blue magic type spell. So we'll just hit them with some other elemental spells. Doesn't really matter. Nothing really particular about these guys. One thing though is if you have a blue mage, in addition to being weak against water, using like a aqua breath spell, a lot of enemies you'll notice they have levels in this world have levels that are divisible by 3. So level 3 flare is a really good spell in the overworld. In this world, in the merged world. So yeah, if you have a blue mage and you have that level 3 flare spell, you'll get a lot of mileage out of it here. So, yeah, we'll just keep walking around here. Try to find, there's 2 more new enemies that we want to meet here. This is not the new enemy you want to meet, but I'll show you something. One thing that is annoying about the chicken knife is sometimes it makes you automatically escape from battle when you try to attack with it. So that could be bad, but, you know, it's a small price to pay for the power that the knife gives you. And here we have the other 2 new enemies, the Slug and that little witch there, the Mightail, the witch on the moon now. Slug, weak to fire, so we can hit everybody with a good old Fire 3 spell, and that'll take care of the Slug, and put a good damper on the hit points of the other 2. Here comes the witch's stats. You can see you can win another Luminous Robe off of them. No elemental weaknesses, but hey, it's a multiple of level 3, so if you have that level 3 flare spell, use it and take care of her. So, and that's it for new enemies in this area and also in the Crescent area. But now we want to head back off screen. I want to go back into the pyramid and try to find that one monster that we did not meet on our trip through here. And here we are. It is the Ragiform, which is, I guess, a kind of a name for a manta ray if you looked it up online. And like other manta ray type enemies, it is weak to lightning. So one level 3 lit 3 spell should be able to take it out really easily. So yeah, all that work to find that one monster. Yeah. And now we found all the monsters in the pyramid, so let's just warp out of there and head on back to my airship. And we have a few more things to explore here. A few side quests galore minions this time. So we'll head south here. There's where that old village used to be. And hey, here's the werewolf village. Let's go just talk with them, see what they have to say now that they've lost Kelgar. It seems a shrine has appeared at the center of Big Bridge. Lord Kelgar, a braver warrior the world's never known. Yeah, we do want to heal up here because one of the side quests coming up that we will be doing can be pretty tough, so always heal up when you can, minions. Yepper bepper. Sad that we used all our free healing from that wolf, so yep. And let's just talk to a few more people, see if they have anything new to say. What? Exdeath has returned. Yep, he's back. That guy tells us about his brother to protect the fire crystal. Unfortunately, yeah, he didn't return because, you know, he died in the explosion. But he did save us, so we'll avenge him. Does this guy have anything to say? Something is dreadfully wrong in the world. Only Lord Kelgar lived. Yeah, you're gonna have to get like a new leader for your village. Maybe this guy will be the leader. Here's a moment of silence. Now all 4 Dawn Warriors have fallen. Well, we're now the new Light Warriors. We'll take up in their stead. Do these guys have anything new to say? Spoilers, they don't. They're still gonna be doing this dance and ceremony. I guess it's still relevant though, because they're still hoping that we return safely from our future things. Now we actually can leave from the north and then walk around the village. We couldn't do that in the last world because it was the passageway was just one tile tight. And there's Castle Ball, just like in the last thing is south of the werewolf village. So let's get to Regole here from the first town. A castle just appeared out of blue up north. Never heard of anything like it. Yep, that's Castle Ball. And a lot of these people say pretty much the same thing, but we'll talk with them, because there's some new clues. The southern islands are connected to make one long, thin continent. We'll have to keep that in mind for later, minions. There's a side quest that deals with that, now that we have that one big, long continent there, so... Anything new in the pub? Still telling us about the northern cave. We do want to go into the northern cave, though, so... Yep, there's a reason. The weird castle just appeared out of nowhere. Maybe that cave connects now through that northern cave. That northern cave connects to that castle. Well, it's good a lead as any, so... And this Lady Goal reminds us about History Falls. We were told that one of the tablets may reside in the falls, so... And, yep, still talking about the Crescent Island. Yeah, but it's not really an island anymore, because it's now connected by all those islands. Okay, fine. Yeah, we know about that great civilization. That was the one that was able to fly into the sky. Wow, 500 years ago they could fly into the sky. And now we're barely able to have one airship. Let's go talk to this lady up here. She's out of nowhere, so she might have something interesting to say. Let's see. They say you can hear weird... Nope, same thing. So, we'll just use our good old time magic to get out of here. Hop back on our airship, and then we're going to head up to the Jackhole Cave, which is now to the west of the Ball Castle. And we definitely want to save our game because this can be pretty tricky here. So, yep. It took me a few tries to do what I'm going to do here, minions. So, you might also need to do that too. So that's always important to save the game, minions, when a big, difficult battle may be coming up. So, once again, we're going to head down here. You wait until you all the fake ones disappear, then you hit the real one, and it moves the wall up north, and we can sneak through it. And the door there, in order to unlock that door, we have to hit the button that's hidden in this treasure chest. We flip it, and I got a message on my phone. I don't know what it is, though. I'll have to check it out later. Well, technically it's Daddy's phone, but he'll look at it later. Maybe it's a cute girl. Yeah, like that'll ever happen. Daddy. Yeah, we're just running away from most of these battles, powering up our chicken knife. So, yeah, we just keep heading up this way. I mean, remember, minions, in the first world, there was this wall that we'd climb up, and it would just lead to that empty place in the middle of nowhere. Well, now, if we climb up this wall, it takes us into Castle Ball. Hey, I rhymed. That was interesting. And all the enemies here are those statues. They are weak to lightning, so if you run into a group of 5 of them, hit them all with a multi-targeting lightning 3 spell. 2 of them will take them all out. If you run into a group of 2, which is the other formation they can come in, just throw gold needles at them, and that takes them out. So, and here is the tough boss that we have coming up here. We'll give Krill the time magic, because Whiskers and Lena will be using their black magic. Other people we want to have on black magic. I guess you can give Krill black magic too, but I gave her the time because we want the people who have the best magic multipliers to be using the break spell coming up. So here we have Odin. Unlike Final Fantasy IV, this Odin is not weak to lightning. So we're going to have Krill cast the Haste 2 because it doesn't matter your magic multiplier for that. And 3 people would have the best magic multipliers. We want them to be using the break spell. It has kind of a low chance of success, but it can instantly kill Mr. Odin here. So we just want to keep hitting him with the break spell, and eventually it will work out. And whew, that's one way we instantly take him out. So there we go. Alright, that's it for now. Sorry about that little thingamabop of that pixelization there. When I was chopping up the video, making edits, I guess I accidentally put an extra pixelization there when I cut out battles. So, oh well, story, minions. But yeah, that was the battle there. since we don't have really big physical party, we just, like I said, I cheesed him there using that break ability, so. And Whiskers there unfortunately got turned to stone by one of the statues, so we have so many gold needles that it didn't really matter. Now we can jump in that hole to get back into the J. Cole cave, but we don't want to. We want to head into the castle hill, Castle Bow. And hey, now we know what's behind that door. What? The devil could be underneath here. Knight Odin. Surprisingly, most of these people don't have anything new really to say. One thing that you can do here in this castle, but there's no really reason to do it, is if you go out to the, if you go over, take these stairways over here. Yeah, you hate Exdeath, we all hate him too. Let's go talk with Krill's, I guess, nanny and her Moogle. What's up, Moogle? Krill, cheer up, Kupo. I can't believe the king is. Lady Krill, my sympathies. You must remain strong. We will. We'll get Grandpa. We'll avenge Grandpa. The king will always live in our heart. Yep. But if you go north there, and get out onto the pen where the Windrake is, you can actually have the Windrake. You can use the Windrake to fly around. Now the problem with that is the Windrake can't fly as many places as the airship, so there's no point in having the Windrake. It's kind of pointless to have. You won't be able to get the Windrake before the airship, so you know it's kind of pointless. But there will be another mode of transportation that we will want to get later that can go places the airship can't. And there's the big bridge and that shrine that appeared on it. So that's where the second tablet is, spoilers. But we don't want to go there yet. We have one more little side quest we want to do. We want to head in here into the Pirate's Cave. And there's a few things you want to do in here. This is, because this cave has that healing spring in it, and the monsters are really, really weak, it's a good place to power up the chicken knife, because you can get into the battles, and most of the enemies will be easy to run from, and if they do hit you, you can just heal up at the end of the thing with the spring. Now, if you go to try to talk to the pirates there, Faris runs over here. Sildra, you're alive. You're alive. Hey, it's Sildra. Faris, what are you talking about? Faris, do you see something? Don't you? Sildra's right there. Guess nobody else can see her. Wait. Guess Krill can. Sildra's your name. Oh, you're such a good girl. Sildra's a girl? First, it said she thought they were brothers. They were raised like brothers. Well, I guess they were both hiding their gender. Sildra's spirit says she wants to help you. Eh? Such a kind soul. And here we go. Yes, if you come here, you will get the Sildra summon. And it's a really good summon. If you have, I think the air knife, which helps, or which increases the attack power of wind elements, if you equip that and then use the Sildra summon, it actually can do as much damage as the Bahamut summon, which doesn't have anything to increase its attack power. So there you see we have level 4 summon, or level 5 summons there. So now we can just exit out of here. And what I'll be doing in our next episode, between next episode, is I'll be just powering up the chicken knife. So, and then I'll meet you here next time. Take care, minions. Bye.